Hey everyone, thank you so much for stopping back by. I am Tia. I hope that you all are doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. If not, I hope that the week gets better for you. And remember, if things are not going right, do something kind for yourself today. You absolutely deserve it. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. Today, we are doing another perfume review. It's a sample that I bought from Penhaligon. I mentioned in a previous video that I purchased the inimitable William Penhaligon. That was a divine fragrance, but that was not the only sample I bought at that time. I also bought Impressa, and I did a quiz on the Penhaligon website in order to get a scent profile built, basically. And from that profile, they recommended perfumes. They recommended the inimitable William Penhaligon first because that was, that was one of the three that they recommended. I reviewed that first. It smelled amazing. It is a men's perfume, but I found that it complemented me very well, and I love the smell of it. This one is not a men's perfume, obviously by the name Impressa. It is a women's perfume, and I will tell you about this one now. Of the two, this is my favorite, I believe. It is such a luscious fragrance. Oh, it smells so nice. I'm going to read the notes to you as found on Fragrantica, but then I'm going to discuss the fragrance a little bit more. First, let me show you this, and I guess I could read. I don't think I read the other little insert. Yeah, I didn't read it, but I'll read this one very quickly to you. As one would expect of an Impressa, she travels in style with her abundant pearls, mirrors, and fine silks. She is the jewel in the crown, the rose in the deserts. She rises above all other in stature, in refinement, in grace, and in beauty. Her queenly airs are clothed in splendor. Like her scent, she leaves a seductive and lasting impression. Florals and fruits are exquisitely combined, tamed because because whilst she is certainly sweet, she is anything but cloying, a rare find indeed. And then they describe some of the notes. Now, the notes according to Fragrantica are as follows. We've got a top note of blood orange, peach, bergamot, mandarin orange, and pink pepper. We've got mid notes of rose, dewberry, cassis, neroli, and geranium. And we got base notes of patchouli, brown sugar, musk, vanilla, sandalwood, cacao, olibanum, which is frankincense, and amber. So we've got a scent here with, let's do a quick count, about 15 notes. So yes, it is complex. I'm going to spritz it on a piece of paper. First and foremost, let me show you the sample. As you can see, this was full. I've used half of it, and I have not been wearing it every day since I got it. I've worn it a few times, but clearly I've been wearing it because half of it is gone. Spritz it on this piece of paper I've got here, and then I'll tell you my thoughts. I hate that I had to waste the spritz on here, but I've already got on perfume, and so I'm not going to spray it on myself. Okay. I'm going to try to give you a scent that this reminds me of. It is a little bit spicy, definitely floral and fruity though. You get a lot of fruit, but you do get some spice with it. And I don't know where the spice, oh, I know, pink pepper. It's been a while since I smelled this particular scent that I'm about to say, but it gives me very much Chance by Chanel. It reminds me of what I smelled when I used to wear Chance. That's why I'm pretty comfortable saying this is a similar profile to Chance. And you know what? One day I'm going to do some side-by-sides of fragrances that I think remind me of one another, but I don't have Chance currently, so I can't compare it. But this definitely gives me Chance. Yeah. And it might be the pink pepper and the fruitiness on the top note. This I wear, which is not surprising. I used a good amount of my Chance when I had it. When I had Chance by Chanel, I used a lot of it. And so I am not surprised that I am a fan of this that has a similar profile to my nose. This is undoubtedly feminine. It has a lot of florals at the heart of it. And the notes that they're using in the base, that it dries down to the musk and vanilla and brown sugar. Very sweet and warm fragrances. Could you wear this anytime? Yes, it does give me an any season feel because it has so many notes that you could attribute to each of the seasons. You've got your florals for your spring and summer. You've got your musk and your vanillas and your cacaos and your ambers for the winter. But yeah, and definitely those fruity notes that open it up are just really, really juicy smelling. It's a gorgeous fragrance. I love this one. I think I mentioned in the other Penhaligon video that I would buy the fragrance that was reviewed in that one. I think I did. But if I didn't say that, I would absolutely buy the men's fragrance that I reviewed, but I'd also buy this too as a standalone fragrance. However, if I get this, I would, in the full size that is, I have to compare it to Chance. And we know I'm going through my samples. I have packed up almost all of my samples. This is going in my bag in a very few minutes after I finish this because I'm taking all of them on the road with me, and that's what I'll be wearing my entire vacation, and I'm going through all of my samples during that trip. So I will come back literally with less than I left with as far as fragrance goes. I'm sure I'll have souvenirs and the like, but that's it for the fragrance. I'm keeping this really brief because it's good. And did you see that? This earring, that's the earring that I promise you in the past 2 or 3 videos that I film, it always pops out, which might mean I need to adjust the clasp on it, which I feel like I've done several times, or I just may need to give up on these earrings. I don't know. I'm not refilming this, so I'll just do this with one earring in and call it a day. So Impressa, would I recommend it? Yes, yes, yes. It is beautiful. If I could describe this fragrance, it's definitely versatile. You could wear this if you're younger and you want something that doesn't smell too mature. You could do a light spritz of this. Or if you're mature and you want a perfume with some status and with some, I don't want to say heft. That's the word that's coming to mind. But you want a mature fragrance that is something that can stand up to your power, personal power. We'll use that. If you want a fragrance that can stand up to your personal power, this would definitely tick the boxes on that too. I like that it is pretty much an all-season fragrance, though if I was wearing it on a very hot day, I'd probably wear it in the evening as opposed to the daytime. But because it has a lot of florals and a lot of fruit on the top, it really is a whenever you want it fragrance. It doesn't strike me as you really need to wear this after hours. I would probably caution against this in a workplace. It has a lot of notes. And if you work around people who are sensitive to smell, this is not a smell that just fades into the background. This is definitely, this has presence. So if you wear it, you better live up to it. And you might have some folks complain about it if you work in a space where you've got some sensitive noses. They may complain, but it doesn't stink. It smells great. It's just that it is not, it's not light. It is something that, yes, if you want to wear it lightly, that might be a good idea, especially if you're going to be around other people who aren't so keen on fragrances. But if you don't have that as an issue, yeah, apply it. It's beautiful, and you don't need a lot for the scent to really emanate the appropriate distance from the body. You don't need to bathe in this in order for it to have a scent that travels just a touch, but it's not overwhelming. And just like the card said, it's not a cloying fragrance. It's pretty. It's dazzling is the best word I could use to describe it. It's a dazzling fragrance, and it's something that I will absolutely reach for until I run out. And as you can see, yeah, I think those 2 spritzes on this piece of paper were stupid of me. So now I have even less fragrance, but that's okay. The quicker I get through this and all of my other samples that are in my bag off to the side, the quicker I get through these, the quicker I can reward myself with a big bottle. So that's it for today, friends. Now I'm going to go get my life real quick. I did plan on filming another video, so I might have to work with that earring one more time, but we'll see. Anywho, that is Impressa by Penhaligon. Loved it, recommended. If you've tried it, let me know. All of the links and the fragrance notes and all of that will be in the description box for your convenience. Take care of yourselves. Talk to you soon. You'll probably be watching this while I'm on vacation or maybe right after I get back. In any case, look out very, very soon for some vacation vlogs because I will absolutely have them. So talk to you all soon and take care. Bye-bye.